Well, howdy there, folks. I'm so excited to introduce you to Shiloh eco-polis. And in this brief video, I'm going to break it down real simple. Who I am, what Shiloh eco-polis is, our mission, and our plan of action, and where you can learn more. So I'll tell you what, my name is Brody Gamble, aka Brodicius, and I'm the founder and steward of Shiloh. Born and raised here on my family's land, in the rolling hills of Spring Valley, where my ancestors settled 5 generations ago. Over the years, as I've been stewarding this land and maturing as a man, so too has my entrepreneurial drive and my realization of civic duty. I have long sought to understand what makes land and community thrive, and implementing what I've learned into managing this 1-acre property we know as the Freedom Lodge. And just about a year ago, I formally established the Freedom Lodge as a 501c1a organization with the mission to serve our community as a sanctuary, to help foster authentic connections with one another and to create meaningful experiences together. And here we bond over creative projects, environmental stewardship, holistic health, and our pursuit of excellence through innovation and tradition. And upon this formal foundation, the plan has always been to pioneer community development initiatives that are worth scaling and create a sandbox, safe to experiment, fail, and improve operations before advancing to a larger project with more at stake. And the vision has always been to make ready the campaign for raising Shiloh, where we find ourselves today. You see, Shiloh is an 86-acre eco-polis concept established here in the heart of Texas, designed to be a dynamic community campus with dozens of homes, amenities, and even its own microgrid. And at full maturity, Shiloh integrates a holistic health and wellness clinic, education and research facility, regenerative agriculture and farm-to-table food systems, net positive construction and microgrid infrastructure, local marketplace and festival grounds, lodging and hospitality, Christian fellowship and charity, all within a single coherent campus designed for multi-generational stewardship. Our mission is to build a modern polis inspired by the timeless wisdom of Aristotle, where tradition is honored and innovation embraced, where virtue is cultivated, families are strong, and culture is revitalized. The people are healthy, and prosperity is generated ethically, carried onward for posterity. My inspiration for this project stems from my growing sense of civic duty as I face the horrid state of the nation we find ourselves in. Looking around today, across America, we can blatantly see so much greed, poverty, pollution, overconsumption, predation on the youth, and the moral decay of our society. The cultural values of what is good and beautiful have been eroded, and worse yet, inverted. Trading virtue for vice, the freedoms that our ancestors sacrificed everything for, too often given up and traded for comfort. Students of history may diagnose our societal condition and discover many parallels that led to the fall of Rome. And in pondering this dilemma, I ask myself, how can we take responsibility for creating a better world? For not just us, but all those who come after us. How can we think globally and act locally? Local solutions for societal problems. How can we revive and make central what is good, noble, virtuous, and beautiful about humanity? How can we raise the youth in a way that preserves their innocence and cultivates their God-given potential? How can we work in harmony with the land to yield abundance and heal the earth? How can we create systems and emancipate the people from economic bondage and slavery to debt? How can we design systems and structures with net positive effects? And how can we live our lives in a way that honors God? And the answer to that last question is quite possibly the most important to ponder. For this inquiry is at the root of all other questions that we have posed. And upon nearly a decade of contemplation, research, and development, I now bring forth the Commonwealth Initiative and our flagship, Shiloh eco-polis. All based on the enduring principles of Western civilization and Christian virtue. And in fact, it's these very systems that help preserve the continuity of Western civilization after the fall of Rome that I draw so much inspiration from. Simply put, Christendom, the central ethos to our initiative. So I'll tell you what, if any of this inspires you or sparks curiosity, I invite you to explore the Shiloh Genesis Master Library. And this platform serves as a central hub
for simplifying thousands of pages of plans and founding documents. There's video overviews, slide deck presentations, and most importantly, an interactive Q&A system. Here you're going to learn all about Shiloh, our plan. Literally everything you need and want to know is on there. And all the instructions on how to access this feature are on the header of our website, thefreedomlodge.org. And I'll leave you with this. If one thinks Shiloh eco-polis is too ambitious of a project, we believe that this bold endeavor is more realistically attainable than fixing such a corrupted system. Ask yourself, if not this, what? If not now, when? If not us, who? Let's take responsibility for being the change that we want to see in the world, starting right here in the heart of Texas.